لساجرادا فاميليا.
سور الصين العظيم أخذ 50 سنة حتى انبنى. هرم الجيزة الكبير 20 سنة. بس ساجرادا فاميليا بلش بناءها عام 1882 ولليوم ما خلص بناءها.
Sagrada Familia, une cathédrale au cœur de notre temps.
The Sagrada Familia Basílica, one of Spain's most famous tourist sites, well, it has agreed to pay $41 million to Barcelona's authorities after failing to have a building permit, forget this, more than 130 years.
It is the Sagrada Familia Basilica in Barcelona, one of the most famous landmarks in Spain, but famously an unfinished construction.
Sagrada Familia is a symbol of Barcelona, yet it remains unfinished more than 13 decades since its construction began.
Hi Ono. Hi. How are you? Good.
المعلم السياحي الأهم بمدينة برشلونة وبإسبانيا كلها، واللي بيزورها حوالي 4.5 مليون، والمنطقة المحيطة بالكنيسة بيزورها حوالي 20 مليون سائح سنويا.
When Sagrada is done, it's actually got to be the highest church in the world.
بس يا ترى لشو أخذ بناء كل هالوقت الطويل؟
It's actually mainly money, because part of its identity, part of its, you could almost say like mission statement, is that it has to be funded completely out of private donation.
والسبب الثاني هو التعقيد الكبير بتصميمها، واللي وضعه المعماري الكتالوني العبقري أنطوني غاودي.
So you're using the most up-to-date aeronautical engineering software to complete something that he conceived of in the late 1800s.
Absolutely. He did know, though, he was aware of the fact that he would not be able to finish it during his lifetime.
I don't plan to finish it.
He said, you know what? I'm in no rush because my employer has all the time in the world. God, of course, he meant by that. Whenever that may be, because we don't know when it's got to be finished. They used to have a deadline, but it's been postponed indefinitely with the pandemic. The only indication they've given is before 2035 or so. But when it's done structurally, the building is going to be exactly as Gaudi had wanted it to be. Sagrada is going to be 172.5 meters high. Now, very specific height is something that Gaudi planned. It's got to be half a meter lower than the highest natural point in the city. The highest natural point is the mountain of Montjuic. So what he was saying with that is we always want to strive to get as close to God's creation as you can. But don't think you can go higher.
رهيب. هلا الكنيسة من برا كتير حلوة، بس من جوا ارتفاع مع اللايتنج مع الديزاين واو، جد بتحس حالك بفيلم من أفلام الخيال. أنا زرت كتير كنايس بأوروبا، بس عن جد هي أول مرة بزور كنيسة so unique really. والكرياتيفيتي إنك تطلع من الشيء الستاندرد أو القصص اللي أنت متعود عليها. الكنيسة على طول بتكون هي برسومات تحف، منحوتات مع ألوان. أنطوني غاودي غير النظرية كليا، جاب طبيعة على الكنيسة. عواميد المستوحاة من جذوع الأشجار، تفاصيل a lot of details. هلا بظن انه هي الكنيسة الوحيدة بالعالم اللي فيها مصاعد، اكيد يعني كنيسة جدا عالية. بصراحة قبل ما ازور ساجرادا فاميليا كنت هيك مندهش انه شو هالمبنى اللي ممكن ياخذ 150 سنة، بس بصراحة ايه بياخذ.